Have you ever felt trapped by your own decisions, wishing you'd seen the warning signs earlier? Proverbs 6 exposes the hidden traps that catch so many people, rushing into commitments, falling for laziness, or ignoring the dangers of deceit and temptation. The shocking truth is, these mistakes aren't always obvious, and the world often celebrates what God warns against. But here's the secret. By understanding these warnings, you can steer clear of disaster and live a life marked by wisdom, discipline, and freedom. Stick around, because what you're about to read in these chapters might just change the way you make every choice. Then, let's read the chapter together. My son, if you have put up security for your neighbor, if you have shaken hands and pledged for a stranger, you have been trapped by what you said, ensnared by the words of your mouth. So do this, my son, to free yourself. Since you have fallen into your neighbor's hands, go to the point of exhaustion and give your neighbor no rest. Allow no sleep to your eyes, no slumber to your eyelids. Free yourself, like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, like a bird from the snare of the fowler. Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander, no overseer or ruler, yet it stores its provisions in summer and gathers its food at harvest. How long will you lie there, you sluggard? When will you get up from your sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man, a troublemaker and a villain, who goes about with a corrupt mouth, who winks maliciously with his eye, signals with his feet, and motions with his fingers, who plots evil with deceit in his heart. He always stirs up conflict. Therefore disaster will overtake him in an instant. He will suddenly be destroyed without remedy. There are 6 things the Lord hates, 7 that are detestable to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked schemes, feet that are quick to rush into evil, a false witness who pours out lies, and a person who stirs up conflict in the community. My son, keep your father's command, and do not forsake your mother's teaching. Bind them always on your heart. Fasten them around your neck. When you walk, they will guide you. When you sleep, they will watch over you. When you awake, they will speak to you. For this command is a lamp, this teaching is a light, and correction and instruction are the way to life, keeping you from your neighbor's wife, from the smooth talk of a wayward woman. Do not lust in your heart after her beauty, or let her captivate you with her eyes. For a prostitute can be had for a loaf of bread, but another man's wife preys on your very life. Can a man scoop fire into his lap without his clothes being burned? Can a man walk on hot coals without his feet being scorched? So is he who sleeps with another man's wife. No one who touches her will go unpunished. People do not despise a thief if he steals, to satisfy his hunger when he is starving. Yet if he is caught, he must pay 7-fold, though it costs him all the wealth of his house. But a man who commits adultery has no sense. Whoever does so destroys himself. Blows and disgrace are his lot, and his shame will never be wiped away. For jealousy arouses a husband's fury, and he will show no mercy when he takes revenge. He will not accept any compensation. He will refuse a bribe, however great it is. Let's say a quick prayer to thank the Lord for his mercy. Lord, thank you for opening my eyes through Proverbs 6. Thank you for showing me the traps of careless commitments, the power of diligence, and the dangers of wickedness and temptation. Father, help me not just to read and understand, but to live out this wisdom every single day. Guide my choices, strengthen my discipline, and protect my heart from what destroys. Give me courage to act rightly, humility to admit mistakes, and clarity to walk in your ways. Amen. Now that you've read and explored the wisdom of Proverbs 6, ask yourself, are you truly guarding your words, your time, and your choices? Are you working with diligence like the ant, or letting laziness slip in unnoticed? And most importantly, are you standing firm against deceit and temptation in your daily life? These aren't just lessons on paper. They're a roadmap for avoiding traps, building character, and living with integrity. Think about your own life. Where could a careless commitment be quietly trapping you? Where is laziness slowing your progress? which relationships or habits might be steering you towards shame or regret. The Bible's chapters give clear guidance, but it's up to you to apply it in real ways, setting boundaries, working consistently, and choosing honesty in every interaction. If this wisdom spoke to you, don't just leave it here. Start applying it today. Reflect on these lessons and share your thoughts in the comments. What's one step you can take right now to avoid folly? And if you want to keep growing in practical, life-changing wisdom straight from the Bible, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a lesson that could transform your life. And as always, don't forget to check the last video and learn more about the scriptures.